Because when you suck these breasts, you're being fed of what? Milk. Which is what this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. So it says, Isaiah the prophet, Isaiah 28 verse 9. Who shall he teach knowledge, and who shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts. You see that? You hear that? Who shall he teach knowledge? You're showing you when you're drinking that milk, when you're sucking in that milk, what are you sucking in? Knowledge. And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? So you're understanding doctrine. You see? Where's our doctrine? That the elect of our people are going to be saved from the four corners of this globe. Right? That's our doctrine.
A so-called black man's going to come.
There you go. A so-called black man is going to come in the clouds of heaven to deliver our people from the four corners of this world. That's our doctrine. The power never seen before. That's the power that's never been seen before. That's our doctrine. That's the gospel. That's the good spell.
That's right.
The good spell. The good spelling. This is the good spell. This is the gospel.
Yeah.
We're bringing good spells upon our people. Right? Hey, look. We're not going to be downtrodden forever. We're going to speak comfortably to my people that your iniquity is pardoned. So it says Solomon's Song, chapter 8, verse 2. I would lead thee and bring thee into my mother's house. When you lead someone to your mother's house, that's a personal space. You're trying to introduce this man to your family.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna introduce some nigga to your family. Right? You're gonna introduce someone that's a good friend to your family. Right? I'll lead you. I'll take you by the hand and lead you to my mother's house. Who would instruct me? I will cause thee to drink of spiced wine and the juice of the pomegranate. His left hand should be under my head, and his right hand should embrace me. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, that you stir not up, nor awake my love until he please. Right, until the Lord says so. And we're at the right time for the Lord to stir you up by way of remembrance.
This is the rising, the awakening of the dry bones.
Right. It's that time. Where we at right now? Look it.
Need some light.
Yeah, relax, dude. Just relax. Look it. Thank you. So what? Woo. So again, Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, who built his house upon a rock. You built your house Right? All your goods, you've invested all your goods upon that rock. That rock is who?
I was shy.
Yahushua, the one who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, who is a so-called black man, according to scripture, according to truth, according to reality. You invested everything on that rock. You got something to say? Go and bring up.
No. I was just going to say the author and the finisher of our faith, man.
Right.
That's all right.
Which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man who built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell. And great was the fall of it. Right? Because we're coming to a time where the Most High is about to bring all manner of... He's bringing plagues on this place right now as we speak. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. The Lord is bringing these plagues upon this great house. And it's falling by and by.
It reminds me of the temple of Dagon, when Samson made it collapse. And all the people that perished there were greater than all the people that Samson had perished in his lifetime. Not to divert the topic, but that's how this kind of eastward sound is collapsing.
Yeah. This place is like it's falling by and by. That's what it says in Ezekiel. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Right. There's Ezekiel 24 verse 6. Wherefore thus saith the Lord God, woe to the bloody city, to the pot whose scum is therein, and whose scum is not gone out of it. Bring it out piece by piece. Let no lot fall upon it, for her blood is in the midst of her. She set it upon the top of a rock. She poured it not upon the ground to cover it with dust. You read that again. Wherefore thus saith the Lord God, woe to the bloody city, to the pot whose scum is therein. The bloody city is a miracle.
Drunk with the blood of the saints.
Yeah, whose scum is therein. The scum talking about is pollution, is wickedness.
It's filth.
It's filth that's therein.
That's profit right here, man.
And whose scum is not gone out of it. Yeah, because the wickedness of America still remains inside of it, man. Bring it out, piece by piece. Let no lot fall upon it. Yeah, so America's being destroyed piece by piece. Right? The so-called white man's world is being destroyed piece by piece, gradually, man. Right? The sword, famine, death, and destruction. What do we see happening right now on the soils of America? Famine, social unrest,
Destabilization of the economy.
the stabilization of the economy,
Destabilization of supply chains.
the supply chains, the importation of goods,
Yep.
inflation, uproars of the people. That's what we're seeing in America right now.
Don't look good, you know what I mean?
So, it says, Job chapter 20, verse 15. He has swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him. Let me read that part again. It says, he has swallowed down riches and he shall vomit them up again. Right, so the so-called white man, how did he gain his power? Through the robbery and the theft of riches from our people and from the nations of the whole earth. So he swallowed down riches, but he's going to vomit them up again. Because ultimately, who's going to take back all these riches? The elect, man. When the meek shall inherit the earth, we're going to take back all the riches that's been stolen from us, man. Right. So it says, "For the Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him." And you suck the poison of asps, and poison kills you gradually. As we're talking about is all gradualism. We'll take him out piece by piece. Right? The sword, famine, death, and destruction. When you suck the poison of asps, poison destroys and kills your body by and by, man. By and by, poison shuts down your whole immune system and kills you gradually. So that's how the so-called white man is being destroyed. It's all gradually. You understand? It's not all in one moment. It's all by and by that this man is being destroyed. Right? You're seeing the different plagues that's hitting America. The hurricanes.
That's it, brother.
The storms. The social upheavals. What's it? The massacres inside these churches, these schools. Guys running inside the schools and shooting up all the place. Inside these churches, shooting up all the place. Right? That's the sword. As it says, Salakia, Second Ezra 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So that's the plagues that the Most High is bringing upon this time. The sword. Right? And the sword is also coming by the way of what? the different wars that's happening in Ukraine and Russia, Iran, Syria.
Hunger.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Different protests between the police and the civilians there. It's happening all the world around. Sword and famine and death and destruction. Famine, meaning what? Food shortages. Food shortages, man. Food shortages meaning what? Food, the price of food is what escalates. That's inflation. That's inflation.
Cannibalism is
Yeah, thank you. Cannibalism. So food shortages is coming. You see, hey man, you see nowadays they're talking about vegan bacon.
Yeah.
Vegan bacon to blood clot, man. See what vegan bacon? When I finished coming from yours, I was going back to Britain. I saw a little post saying vegan bacon, and I was just like, what? That's not real meat.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best option.
That's the elite
So
trying
the
to.
plant-based option.
So like, I was gonna say that's the elites wanting to wean people off of eating real food to get them onto eating that fake shit.
Yeah.
And that ties into their agenda of you will own nothing and be happy. So they're pushing it to the people like, yeah, it's healthy, yeah, you be vegan, you lower your carbon emissions, it's good for the planet. No, man, that's part of the NWO agenda.
Right.
And also, you have to eat meat once a year. So being vegetarian 100% isn't possible because you're supposed to eat the Passover lamb.
Right. You see? That's how these devils operate.
I remember years ago, I was with my girlfriend. Years ago, this could be about 5 years ago. We used to love eating pizza. And I remember I said to them, no swine on it. I didn't say swine, I said no pork. No pork. They said, don't worry about it. We've got the alternative. They called it something, what? They called it turkey bacon. Not turkey bacon, not turkey bacon. They said something else. But they said that people, they don't eat pork anymore, but they could give it an alternative that looks like it on the pizza. To make it, that's it, to make it look appetizing.
Right.
You see, it's the brainwash, you see, they can't do without that thing, can
The
they?
meat is supposed to taste like meat.
Meat, that's it.
You're not supposed to taste no vegan shit. What the hell? Vegan pork. Vegan lamb and vegan beef. That's GMO, that's genetically modified.
Yeah.
That's synthetic. They've tampered with it. That's not real meat. That's not real meat.
The day that comes when they say vegetarian pork, then that's it, the word is done. You finish. Vegetarian pork. Vegetable pork.
But you see, that's the Most High bringing out this place piece by piece.
People have dumbed down there. Listen to
So even food itself is diminishing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's famine. That's famine. So real food itself is becoming obsolete.
Nutrients are gone.
But you're trying to really, you're trying to feed your body real nutrients. You can't even do that.
If I may answer your point, Odo. That's true because now when you want to buy fruits and vegetables, you have to look for the organic stuff. And the organic section is really small compared to everything else, which means everything else has been GMO. Your bananas, your apples, your oranges, all that stuff. And even if you do want to eat organic, a lot of times it may say organic on the packet, but it's still GMO. And that goes into the prophecy that we will eat our defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. I've got recently read it.
Already. Lock it.
Once again.
Lock it. Yeah. Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. And Yahweh said, even that thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. Read that again. It says, even thus the children of Israel, the so-called black people, you're eating your bread the meat that you're eating, the food, meaning the food that you're eating is defiled, man. They advertise it like it's real meat.
Yeah.
But they don't tamper with the shit. That's not real meat. And really, if you taste it in your mouth, it doesn't even taste that real meat. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Plant-based. That's famine. They're literally taking away the food from underneath. They're saying, oh, I was on the train, they're saying, oh, because they're killing so many millions of chickens and cows and lamb, that it seems like the best alternative to eat plant-based. Because they're killing off all these, so they're trying to make you to sympathize with the animals and say, yo, it's better than to eat plant-based.
And that even goes into scripture as well, because that's the way Esau farms, and he does it incorrectly. He will just slaughter loads and loads of chicken, loads and loads of lamb, and then have it sitting there on the shelf till it gets thrown away.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it in the correct balance.
Correct.
So that doesn't mean it's wrong, it's about how you farm it. Now the scripture says, I'm paraphrasing, the righteous man have a care of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So when you're talking about that mass farming of farmland animals, just killing them off it and not selling the meat, that's because Esau's the fucking wicked, man. He doesn't do things in the correct measure and the correct balance.
Yeah, because this man's agenda is death.
He loves it, he loves it. He gets off on killing, man.
Yeah. This is Job 6 and verse 7. The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat.
Vegan bacon.
Oh, that's the spirit, man. That's the
Spirit
spirit,
of the Lord,
man.
man.
Oh, look at that, man. Look at that. Right there.
Vegan bacon has never looked like this. Vegan bacon is all back to front. Vegan bacon has never looked like this. See what I'm saying? That's the spirit. That's the spirit. The scripture say, Job chapter 6, verse 7. The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat. See, you would refuse to touch those things. Yeah. But that's our sorrowful meat.
Like what? You have?
We're having to eat these things in sorrow. You know what I mean? It's defiled. Right. So that's it right there, you know. So like it. Right. So this is all famine. This is all famine of actual food, and because that's what they want to do. They want to control what you eat. They want to take away the true nutrients that you're supposed to be receiving.
Yep.
They want to take away the livestock. They're getting rid of all of that. The chickens. They're trying to justify you eating some damn processed, some real engineered chicken, man, some real sloppy shit.
Yeah.
By killing off all the actual chickens itself. That's what by saying what they died of swine flu and
Yes.
bird flu or whatever it is. They're getting rid of the beef, the cows, right?
And that's to make you dependent on them.
That's to get rid of the cows. To get rid of all the real food itself, the vegetables, the grain. We're saying all the wars over there in Ukraine and Russia has restricted the exportation of grains and stuff into other countries.
Taking the seeds out of grapes, so you can't grow your own.
Do you understand? So they're getting rid of all of this. And that's what's going to engineer what a famine. Because they were saying that over in like Florida over on the east coast or west coast of America, there's been a severe restriction of imported goods from China, man.
Which is one of the main producers of goods at China.
Yeah, been a severe restriction of imported goods from China. So, and it's right up underneath the people's noses, and the people don't even know. So I'm telling you, when this shit goes down, a lot of the people's gonna be like a snare onto them. It's gonna be like they don't even realize they weren't even watching for it.
Too busy watching the World Cup.
They're too busy watching all the celebrity junk and all the other nonsense that the people they want. That's what scriptures put emphasis on being on your watch.
Yeah, that's where that sudden destruction comes
You must be on your watch because the scriptures talk about there being a rumor. There's rumors of this shit. There's news reports of these things. You have to be on your watch. A lot of people they're too busy with the news like that. They're too busy with that junk celebrity media shit, man. And you know the real forecasters, the real news reporters is of the prophets.
That's right.
And we're letting you know what's really happening. Right? And our people refuse to hear it. Because they want you to prophesy lies to them.
Smooth things.
Smooth things. That's right, it's Asalakio. It's Asalakio. Okay, cool. It's Prophet Isaiah 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Will say to the seers, see not. A seer is basically interchangeable for a prophet. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits. You see? So people are simple. The scriptures talk about our people are simple. We're impudent, right? We're stiff-necked. We're foolish people, and they're really not concerned with what's happening. That's why people look like we're crazy. Let me get this Jeremiah Salaki. This is the prophet Jeremiah chapter 4. Verse 21. How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? How long are you going to hear the sound of the trumpet, man? And see the standard? Where's the standard? The standard is the scriptures. The trumpet is the scriptures. We're blowing this horn, right? We're holding up the standard on the battlefield. How long should I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have not understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Our people, they're foolish, man.
Yeah.
You see? The scriptures talk about being on your watch. And who are the watchmen? The watchmen are the prophets, the men that stand on the tower. You see the incoming danger, the incoming perils. And here is we're blowing the trumpet. We're blowing the trumpet to warn our people. And they're like, what? No, they ain't no. When you hear a trumpet in the city, shouldn't the people be afraid? The people are supposed to be afraid when you hear the trumpet. Amos 3 verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
45.
Should you not be afraid if they say, look, the missiles is coming right now from Russia to blow up the whole land of the United Kingdom? Should you not be afraid? Here it is. We're telling you right now. There's going to be starvation on a level that you've never seen before.
Right.
People are going to enter into your houses. Your next door neighbor going to break into your houses
Right.
for lack of food and desperation. That's what will happen. Should you not be afraid?